Firstly, we cannot and should not trivialize issues of gender-based violence. It is one of the issues that should unite all of us as women. I think we all went through the president's case, and they were witnesses who spoke about the behavior of the person concerned. I don't want to discuss or talk about that. And even the president was not happy about what happened. But he went to court and was not found guilty in the court of law. No head of state should be treated like this. We can never allow this, and the IEC must come clean on it, because it was clearly choreographed. That is what I personally saw, and the way they handled the whole thing was not professional. Those are very professional people, and they were supposed to ask the president to sit down and deal with the issue and apologize, and then ask him to continue. And that never happened. Why? Because they don't care about the president of the country. And we take exception of what the IEC has done. And we demand that the chairperson of the IEC apologizes to the president. And that is that we are not going to change that demand, and it must be done with immediate effect. He must explain to the country what happened. This is a very clear abuse of what is a clearly highest subject of our country. The ANC has won these elections, and we are not going to mourn. We are not going to allow reactionaries and tyrannies who are supported by clandestine forces who pay them for any action they take to embarrass our growing democracy, as well as to embarrass the ruling party. It is shocking today that no one in this country knows and talks about where Nongceba is. Nongceba was raped in the Free State. She was killed, and a car was driven over her. Her family is not known. It was removed. Only her grave is in the Free State. It is such a pity that young women in the EFF are being used to advance and fight battles of patriarchy. We have observed over the last 3 days how young women in the EFF were made to run around collecting water, making tea, and none of them spoke or represented their party during the press conference or in any structures of elections. We again want to express our appreciation to the masses of our country for supporting the governing party and decided to put their eggs on the spear and the wheel, even in the areas where the weather conditions were very harsh. We want to thank all our volunteers for the work they have done to ensure that we have won the elections. And we